I don't tend to listen to a lot of people. I think I know everything. So if you speak to me and I listen, that's usually the first sign. I'd be like, whoa, I think I like them.
Welcome to the Superwomania show. She's a trained dancer, songwriter, rapper, ultimate queen. Rajakumari is here. Welcome to the Superwomania show.
Thank you for having me.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
And you sound amazing as always. And before I get into, my set of questions, and there's just so much that I want to speak to you about, I want you to do a little bit of Sherni Aayi.
Anytime. भड़की ज्वाल से कहर मचाए वो राख कर दे दुश्मन को बदला उसने रूप है अपना ढालो ओढ़ कड़ी रक्षक वो डर को उसने त्याग है दिया अर्थ दे दिया मकसद को शक्ति ने अवतार है लिया आई है बन के आर्य वो दहाड़े से मारे हर कोई घबरा गया जो आड़े आया उसको पंजों में दबा दिया घायल है वो फिर भी मानी उसने हारनी लो आई आई देखो शेरनी लो आई देखो शेरनी लो आई देखो शेरनी.
Absolutely amazing. That's so much fun. But for Sushmita Sen, Aarya, oh my God, how was that experience? Did you go all...
Of course. I have no shame. Whenever I get around somebody that I have been obsessed with since my childhood, I just tell them, I'm like, oh my God, I'm here. I'm with you. You're amazing. And I feel like they get a kick out of that. Like I've just always been like that, whether it's with like Sushmita or Shahrukh or AR or Madhuri, like these people that are on my vision board, I just am myself.
So what is the one thing that Sushmita managed to teach you?
Oh, I mean, she walked in the room. Okay, so I really think that I have a dominating presence and like people say that. But she walked in the room and it was like everyone was on alert, including me. I was like, like before she sat down, but she just walked in and the way she just sat down and then when she tells everybody to sit down and they just all sit at the same time. Whew, I was like, how to have that kind of power? Like, she made me feel so powerful.
Today, you have so many fans who are in love with not just your voice, with who you are, but what you say, what you stand for. And that's so evident. When did you realize that you have this in you?
I think when I was growing up in America and, looking around, I didn't see anybody like me. Yeah. And I think a lot of South Asian artists that are coming into the forefront now have a very similar kind of upbringing and story. Seeing none of the moms on TV looked like my mom, or like nobody who was, modeling clothes looked anything like me. And, there wasn't much representation. From the beginning, it was never gonna be about bubblegum pop. It was always gonna have a purpose, a platform, and a reason. Otherwise, I was dancing. I had a full career as a classical dancer. I was touring India. The music was really important.
You've grown up in America, but you're so deeply rooted in our culture. Were you always sure that if you stay true to your roots, to your beliefs, you're going to finally get here?
What a powerful question. I did know. I think I do speak about dharma a lot. I talk about when you walk in your dharma, doors open for you. And I just feel like I was really lucky at a young age. I had this, I call it a memory of the future. It was a very spiritual moment. I was sitting in my room and I had this vision. All of a sudden, I was looking out of my own eyes into a crowd of 100,000 people. Wow. And I had seen crowds like with my classical dance, but nothing like this. And I felt the energetic wave pass through me of what that felt like. But I knew it was myself. I just was so much stronger. And as soon as I snapped back out of the Google Zoom of that moment into myself in my room as a child, I remember the first words out of my mouth was, how do I get there? And I think from that moment, I have just stayed focused on the vision of that memory of the future. I just hope that through my music, through the imagery, through the things I put on stage, that other people can also, see that.
So many people who will be watching you, listening to you, will feel, wow, she has the power, she got the opportunity, she delivered, but we have to still fight the small little battles. What would you say to that girl who today is listening to you?
I have so much to say to that little girl. I have so much. Now I'm gonna get emotional. But what I would say to the young girls that are, coming up now and wanting to be musicians, I hope that my career has showed you, and an example for your parents, that music can be a career and you can do it. And I think that the internet is a really powerful tool, and we didn't have that when we were starting in the same way. And I feel like you can use that to find your audience the same way. Maybe my audience isn't at the club, they're at the Mandir. You just gotta find your audience and, make sure you stand up for yourself. I hope that's something I taught you.
Okay, we're going to do a quick rapid fire.
Let's go. I do my best, but I'm bad at it.
Okay, one Bollywood actress you think would make a good rapper?
Amitabh Bachchan.
A pre-performance ritual that you have?
I have rituals. I usually walk around the entire venue and pray over it. And I just hope that everyone that hears my voice leaves with a positive energy and they're protected. And then right before we go on stage, we always pray. And then we do Ganapati Bappa, Moria! And we yell like it's like a full battle cry. And I love it.
The next thing on your vision board that you want to focus on?
Okay, so this is funny. My vision board, I put it up a few times and I talk about it a lot. I made it 13 years ago and I was very thorough. And a lot of it has come, I want to say 75%. But the thing that's in the middle that hasn't come is me getting married.
Oh!
Yeah, I want to get married.
Is anyone in the radius?
Send biodata.
Okay, so what are the qualities you're looking at?
So somebody that doesn't have an ego and could see a powerful woman be successful. And this is the most important part, somebody that I'll listen to. Because I don't tend to listen to a lot of people. I think I know everything. So if you speak to me and I listen, that's usually the first sign. I'd be like, whoa, I think I like them if I listen. So that's it.
That is lovely. We hope that this beautiful vision becomes a reality, and we'll pray for that.
Okay.
But this was a very special conversation. Thank you. Everything
you.
that you said today came from a place of truth, and it was lovely.
Thank you so much for asking me such thoughtful questions. Hey, I'm Rajakumari, and I'm on Fever FM with Stutee.